Toni Kroos doesn't wear shin guards, or does he? What's going on, guys? Josh from soccerreviewsforyou.com bringing you a video today to discuss Toni Kroos seemingly not wearing any shin guards at all. And it's not just as of late, it's pretty much been the case for his entire career. A lot of people have messaged me about this and they've asked the question, which is perfectly reasonable to ask, aren't you required to wear shin guards under FIFA regulations? And the simple answer to that question is yes. And we're going to talk about how he's able to get away with this in today's video. If you guys do end up enjoying the video, don't forget to support it with a like. And if you're new here watching for the first time, don't forget to hit that subscribe button along with the little bell notification for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. So under FIFA's current set of rules and regulations, there are 5 items in total that every player must wear in an official FIFA sanctioned match. The first includes your entire uniform, which is made up of 3 individual items: a shirt with sleeves, your shorts, as well as knee-high socks that you don't necessarily have to wear all the way up to your knees. How high you wear them is totally up to you. The fourth thing on that list is shin guards, and the final thing is, of course, footwear, which would be your football boots. If you go deeper into the rules, there are specifications for each of these items as to what exactly is and isn't allowed. For example, if you're wearing a short sleeve shirt and you want to wear a long sleeve underneath to keep warm, if your shirt is red, that long sleeve also has to be red, the same color as the rest of the kit. Same thing goes for any kind of compression shorts. Everything has to match when it comes to the uniforms. When you're talking about little details when it comes to footwear and what's allowed and what's not, obviously there's all kinds of little rules as well. But when it comes to shin guards, there isn't really much that specifies what is and isn't allowed. As long as there is something physically on your shin underneath your socks, it basically passes as legal. I should say, as long as there's not anything visibly dangerous under your socks, then you're good to go. Now, as far as Toni Kroos' situation is concerned, if you've watched him in matches or you've seen pictures of him after the matches have been played, it looks like he's not wearing any shin guards at all. But look at this picture a little bit more closely, not so much in the lower part of his shin or even the middle part of his shin, but up towards his knee, because he does have the socks pulled all the way up. At the very top, you're gonna notice that slight bit of added thickness, and you can also see where the sock gets a little bit more white. There's extra material underneath. That's actually a sleeve holding up what are Toni Kroos' shin guards. So is Kroos wearing no shin guards at all? The simple answer to that question is no. He's just wearing shin guards that are extremely small, extremely thin, and really offering no protection at all, but he's technically not breaking the rules. And that's just it. With the current set of rules that are set in place by FIFA, you have to wear shin guards as a player. It doesn't specify that your shin guards have to be up to a certain standard as far as protection is concerned. It doesn't specify how high or how low or how big your shin guards have to be. There just has to be something there underneath your sock present, acting as shin guards for them to get a pass by the referee. If you're not wearing shin guards, I'm sure he can caution you. He can even kick you out of the game if you refuse to put shin guards on. But legally, in order to participate in the match, you have to be wearing shin guards. Now, could you possibly make it through an entire match without wearing shin guards and just not get caught by the referee? The simple answer to that question is yes, but is it worth the risk as far as getting a caution or penalized in any way at all? I would say the simple answer to that question is no. Wearing the shin guards is just going to guarantee that that's not going to be an issue for you. You might also be thinking to yourself, isn't that kind of an unsafe move, wearing shin guards that small and that high that essentially offer no protection at all at the highest possible level in the world where really hard tackles are inevitably going to happen? Well, the simple answer to that question is kind of yes as well as no. It's more unsafe, yes, in that you physically do not have anything protecting your shins, but for the most part, I think people seem to think that shin guards provide more protection than they actually do. What a shin guard is more or less going to provide as far as protection is concerned is it's kind of going to prevent little cuts and little bruises from opposing players when it comes to small knocks as well as studs. When it comes to actually breaking your leg from a really hard tackle, likely an illegal one, shin guards are not necessarily going to prevent that. Could they help prevent it? Sure. I definitely think that it's safer to wear shin guards rather than to not wear them. But are they going to be the difference maker as far as a career-ending injury injury is concerned? In my opinion, probably not. Another thing worth noting, and this is gonna vary from person to person, but I would make the argument, and I'm sure a lot of people agree with me, that not wearing shin guards is far more comfortable than actually wearing them. And Kroos is one of those guys that very, very likely feels a lot more comfortable not wearing any shin guards at all, or at least wearing the smallest possible shin guards that are as far out of the way as possible, so he just simply does not notice them. And that, I would think, is one of the major motivating factors for him as far as wearing these super small shin guards basically at his knee, just to basically get around this shin guard rule. And that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I've been getting tons and tons of messages over the last couple of days, basically since the World Cup started, why Toni Kroos is able to play without any shin guards. The simple answer to that question is that is not the case. He is wearing shin guards, they're just really small and you can hardly see them, so he's not breaking the rules. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy the video, found it helpful and informative, be sure to support it with a like. If you have any thoughts on this situation or any questions of your own, feel free to ask them down below in the comment section, and I'll do my best to get an answer out to you as soon as I possibly can. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. You can find all my social media information linked down below in the description as well. Other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching. I've been holding this the whole time. Why?